Previously on Trio.
Went from doing 6 knots to 2.8 knots as soon as we hit this Yucatan Channel current because we're going into it. And now the seas went from like 1 to 2 feet to 5 to 6 feet, and we're surfing down them.
Hey gang, welcome back to another real life and unscripted sailing video with Trio. Last time at Trio, we left Isla Mujeres on a 3-day passage along the coast of the Western Caribbean for the Rio Dulce in Guatemala. But it was a rough first night at sea as we hit the Gulf Stream of the Yucatan near Isla Cozumel. A north wind had yet to collapse, and that, together with the northbound current, made for a very uncomfortable start to our 3-day passage to the Rio Dulce. But by day 2, we were sailing into Belize and out of the Gulf Stream current and behind the protection of the Belize Barrier Reef. The sea conditions improved, and the final 36 hours of our passage was as easy as Sunday morning. In this episode, it's the final night of our 3-day passage from Mexico to Guatemala, as we sail past Belize in the dark and drop anchor the following morning in Guatemala. But before customs will clear us in the country, they want to come aboard and have a look around.
It's our third night. What a difference tonight was to last night and the night before. Tonight, the seas are calm as anything. Having to run one engine because we've only got, we had 2 knots. Actually, we're down to 1 knot of wind. I had to drop the mainsail. And I left the jib out, and then you've got the offshore breeze, which comes in at night, the katabatic wind. So now I'm up to 6 knots of wind coming offshore. So I got the jib out, gave us an extra knot of speed. And it looks like we're going to arrive in Guatemala at about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it's 2:30 now. I've been on watch since about 8 o'clock. I'm going to go and wake Krista, and then she'll do it till 5:30, and then maybe Cole will get up and finish the shift. And then we'll give you some footage as we go up the Rio Dulce. Alright, talk to you in a bit.
So it's my turn on watch. It's 3 a.m. and I'm on for morning sunrise watch, which is kind of cool. I like sunrise. And the conditions have finally smoothed right out. Although that said, we have no wind and we're having to motor. So we've got 4 knots of wind. Nice. After 3 full nights and a few hours, it'll be time to put the hook down. But it's nice when it's calm because I feel a little bit over normal. And there's not much else out here right now. It's pretty chill. No boats, a few lights on shore. That's it. Watching for some shallow areas, but we pretty much have a straight run right through. So I guess we'll update you more when we get some daylight and show you what Livingston looks like. I'm gonna lie down for a bit and watch the, what do you call it? Kind of tired still. Watch the nav from lying down. Alright, catch you guys in a bit. Morning guys. Just wanted to see this gorgeous sunset. Stupid GoPro battery died on me. I had to switch it out. Now you can't see the whole sun, but it is so cool. And when I first woke up this morning, the whole sky, it was all the same color gray. Just felt like we were on a different planet. Couldn't see the sun anywhere. But now, check it out. Seas are super calm. About 17.9 miles from the entrance of the Rio, and Brad and Cole are still on sleeping mode, and I'm on watch. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. Looking forward to the trip up the Rio. There's a little more sunset right in enjoy. I just called it sunset. Sunrise, people.
Well, we're here, hey?
Guatemala!
Take two. Much nicer day.
Yeah.
When we came in last time, check a previous episode, we had 30 to 35 knots of wind behind us. We had swells going, the wind meeting the river coming out, the swells were
Yeah, we
6
didn't
feet.
know what we were doing. It was crazy.
Couldn't see anything.
It's not the welcome to Guatemala I was hoping for.
We're on our way to the Rio. And we got squalls all around us. 24 knots of wind.
25 knots.
Feels so exotic coming up here. Guatemala. It's hard to pick out. That's the mouth of the Rio Dulce, the sweet river that goes all the way up to Fronteras, about 25 miles. 5.7 feet already? Wow, we just lost the depth just like that. So it's really shallow and everybody worries about coming in here. They worry about getting stuck, and we know a couple of monohulls that actually got stuck and had to be dragged off with a local fishing boat. They tie on, I guess, to the mast and lean you over and haul you in. And last time we were quite nervous because we came very close to touching bottom. Although it's sand, and it should be okay. Even if we did touch, we might get stuck, but probably wouldn't do much damage to the keels. So we go slow and we feel our way in. Chris just said it's 4 feet deep now. All right, I'll let you know if we make it in. Come back to you when it gets a little shallower or deeper. Wish us luck. The river bar at Rio Dulce. All right, it's less than 2 minutes later and Chris just said we're seeing 2.4, and then she saw 2.2, 2.1. It's getting shallow. This guy seems to be comfortable with his entrance, so so we thought we'd follow him in. What's the depth? 2.2. So that with our keel, there's about 5 feet of water here. We have 3.5 feet of keel, 3.5 feet. So Krista just said it was 2.0, but look at that powerboat that just went by us. Look at the mud he stirred up. I would go more for the middle, honey. You don't think it's going to make a difference? Okay. Hopefully that's not famous last words. Krista says we're on our old track and that we've got 2.3 feet now. But that guy definitely stirred up mud right there. I can see it.
2.4, 2.5.
Oh, it's climbing.
Yeah, 2.6.
2.6 now.
2.3.
Oh. I was hoping it would go up to 3 feet. What's the depth? 3 feet, so it's getting deeper. So why are we so concerned about the depth? Well, in the jungle mountains of Guatemala and Central America, there's a lot of rain, rainforest. And of course, all that rain trickles down to the river and carries with it a ton of silt. The silt comes out, the water slows down as it gets wider here at the mouth, and the silt deposits onto the floor of the water, onto the bottom. And it gets higher and higher and higher and higher over the years. And so consequently, this area is really shallow. And then as soon as you get over the mouth, where the waters flow fast, you get depth again. So people time the tide for high tide, especially monohulls with a deeper draft, so that they can get over the bar without touching. Some of them end up having to come earlier and can't time that high tide, and they get one of the fishing boats from the village to help pull them across the bar by leaning over their mast so their keel comes off the bottom, and away they go in. Cats, typically we haven't heard of any catamaran having a problem. We're following our old track from last year coming out, and we're hoping for the best. Anyway, we're almost in now. What's the depth, honey? 3.5. So the lowest we saw was 2.0 feet under the keel, so that equates to 5.5 feet of depth. And now we're up to 6.5 or 7, almost 7 feet of depth as we get closer in and over the shallowest part. All right, we're gonna go and drop the anchor over there. There's two other sailboats. One's a monohull and one's a catamaran. There's a powerboat here and a powerboat there. And then where those red roofs are, that's where we take the dinghy in. Last time we took the dinghy in there and cleared in. There's usually a guy, a local guy that doesn't have a job that's gonna ask you for a couple bucks to watch your dinghy. I'm sure you could just take the couple bucks and leave, but you pay him anyways, and you'd be a good visitor. And you can tie off there, and then you just walk up the hill. It's the first left, Raul's place. I'll show you Raul's place as we get in there, if you're using Raul as an agent. If you're gonna do it yourself, well, I don't know how that works, so good luck. I think it's a lot more difficult here. I started off doing it myself last year, and I just got lost. So Chrissy just started her second engine. We're gonna anchor behind this guy and next to that little catamaran sailboat over there. Such a cool spot because it's just so nowhere. It's just not a popular spot to go and hang out at. It's just so authentic Guatemala. Well, maybe not authentic Guatemala, but it's just out here. It's not a tourist spot for sure.
No. The pin from the shackle, if it's upside down, it gets caught in little holes, and then you can't pull it, so turn it over, it goes there. Ta-da!
Drop the anchor, son. And we just bounced forward. We grabbed so hard. All right, we're hooked. Let's go. Man, it's hot, hey?
It's really hot.
There's hardly any wind blowing. Gonna hail Raul. Raul. Salter 3, Salter 3, Salter 3. Sir, what's it called though? Servimar?
Is it Servimar? That's...
Trinidad.
No, that's Servimar's in Cancun. I think it is called Servimar though.
This is Selmar from Roll Office. Copy.
Hola Servimar, coming in to clear into the country. See you in 20 minutes. Is that okay?
That's okay, my friend, but we need to come to your boat, okay? So, probably we start to come to the boats in about 25 minutes, something like that, okay?
Okay, you want to come to the boat in 25 minutes. Okay. You should be expecting me. I let Raul know I'd be in.
Yes, but this is your first time in Guatemala?
No, second times.
When you leave Guatemala from the last time? When is your last time you live here?
October 25, somewhere near Más o Menos.
Okay, yes, my friend, you need a new cruising permit, so it's necessary we come to your boat and make the official visit.
Okay.
Okay, see you soon there.
Gracias.
No, you stay up here. Just sit there so they can see you.
25 11 01 70 8 0053. Okay, so now we can do the first 3 months permit for you last the same to the last year.
Yeah.
And we can make the extended for 9
Right,
months more.
through the internet, like last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I need you to give me about 1 hour and a half, something like that, for having your permit.
Okay.
Okay, for 3 months. And after you can go up to the river. You remember where is the office and everything? Okay. And the bank and everything, you know where is everything? If not, I have a map here and I can give you for you refresh.
So we come to your office in 1 hour
About
and a half?
1 hour and a half, yes.
Okay.
There is the map, you can leave your thing in the red roof,
Okay.
right there. And there is our office. You turn to the left side and walk in 25 meters. For the check-in today, you pay, for the first 3 months, is 1,500 quetzales. Okay?
Total?
For the 3 months, yeah, for everything. For immigration, for capital, everything,
And
for service, everything is there.
15.
1,500 quetzales.
Okay. And the extension?
The extension is 2,100 quetzales. Okay?
Mira, este modelo.
Modelo, ahí estaban en la tarjetita.
Perdón,
Ajá, está on time Sayot.
Esa es la marca.
A la marca. ¿Tiene que modelo?
No, tal vez tiene un modelo como línea o algo, no el año.
You don't know what is the model of the boat? The model?
Venecia.
Venecia.
Sí.
Gracias. Es no casa.
Bien ordenado.
4 camas. Una aquí es por mí.
Bienvenido.
¿Tú sí?
So the officials have left and they told us wait an hour and a half and then come and collect our paperwork at the office. So that's what we're doing now. Just closing up, locking up. The boys are lowering the dinghy and get our paperwork. That should be good. We'll give you a tour once we get in there. GoPro, stop recording. Oh, is it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Everything is. The handles are.
Yeah.
Don't
my
grab
shoe-
the solar arch bars.
Are my shoes in there?
Yeah, your shoes are in here. Close. Got shoe cars in here.
Okay.
Don't grab the pole.
Okay. GoPro, start recording.
No, I was cleaning it and I.
GoPro, stop recording. That's not on, I don't think. Oh, it is now.
Oh, where'd the swell come from?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can I pass you the camera so I had 2 hands?
Yeah.